Hello, this is Nick of Captain Knickknacks. Welcome to my channel. So today we're doing another Feature Wednesday and we're still doing the series of my favorite unconventional bullet journaling, planning, and crafting tool. Okay, so these one is, I'm sure not everyone has it, although some people might have a semblance of it, and it's just water. Okay, so today I want to share with you my favorite unconventional planning tool. We're doing it this entire August, so this is the last leg of it. I might extend it, trying to look through my stuff to see unconventional things that I bring with me every day. But for now, this might be the last one for this series. It's a little hard for me to determine which ones are unconventional because, you know, I bring them every day. Is this something that you use is it like is this common or not? I have several of these through within my things. Like I have this on my desk. It's in a spray form. This is actually my favorite way of storing water in a spray bottle. So I have this big one here and I love it. I'll tell you later, but I have this big one here. I have this small one in my pen case. It's a slim one, 5 ml. I think this one's like 100 ml. And then I have one here. I forgot to take it out, but I also have one here. This holds like 60 to 70 to 80 ml, I think. I think 65 or something. 60 ml of water. So this one goes in my watercolor kit, which is this one. So it goes in here because, of course, when you watercolor, the most obvious thing is you need water. And I have like 2 cups with me, and I bring with me when I bring my watercolor kit. So this is so to make it a little handy. Like I don't need to find somewhere to get the water. I always have it handy. So of course, for watercoloring, you need it to activate the color and to clean your brushes. So that one's very obvious.
This one fits.
Yes. So the other reason why I have water with me all the time in my pencil case and on my desk. Ouch! So I have this with me all of the time because one is I can use my markers or my ink pads, my water-based ink pads to make instant watercolor. So I can make instant watercolor using just my markers, colored markers. So that's one, and I love doing that. Like in a pinch, you can use like Crayola super tips. Just put it on a clear or smooth surface, spray some water on it, and then get it with a brush, and you're done. Or like even if you just have a water brush like this, if it's loaded with water, just brush it on the surface where you put the ink on, and it's there. It's your instant watercolor. It also works for
that's my brush.
Okay, you can have it. So you can do it with your markers, with your highlighters, with your watercolor, of course, with fountain pen ink. So to any water-based ink, basically, you can do it. And that's why I love it. And the other is because since it's water, it can actually clean. I've used it several times I have a portable paintbrush with me in my pencil case for the reason of turning my markers into watercolor. So it's also good for cleaning. And sometimes I do like accidental. Oh my gosh, no, that's very dirty. Sometimes I need to do some quick cleanup or whatever. Instead of grabbing a bottle of alcohol, I grab a bottle of water and spray it first because sometimes alcohol damages stuff, so water is the safest. And it also helps clean, like if you're using stamps and I ran out of stamp cleaner, water is a very good substitute for it since a big part of the stamp cleaner is water anyway, right? So that's very handy for me. If you're using distress inks, you'll see people, like when you watch YouTube videos, they spray water on it, and it's really effective to get that nice effect on the distress inks. Alright, anak. So what else do I use water for? I use it for a lot of things. I can't think of anything else right now, but it's just that it's been second nature to me to always have a bottle handy. Like if I run out of water, I usually use my water bottle and pour water on a cleaning rag and clean it. Use it for cleaning. So it's very versatile, and I recommend actually having a small bottle of water with you for not for drinking, like for basically anything. Instead of using alcohol or something, water is easier, it's more accessible, and it's safer for your things. Like if you use fountain pens, it's not a good idea to use rubbing alcohol on some of the fountain pens. So I've used this to like spray on top of my nibs. Like if I have a nib creep on my fountain pen and it dried up, like let's say the weekend came, I usually can't do any planning on the weekend because my kids get all my attention and all my time during the weekend. So I catch up on the Monday. So my nibs tend to be dried out. My nibs that have nib creep tend to dry out, or my pens that have dry ink. I mean, the property of the ink is it's dry ink. So they usually dry out the tines on my nib. So I usually spray water or dip the water in I have in my desk at the office a vial, 5 ml vial, where I just dip the nib there for a few seconds, and so that it reactivates the ink and I can wipe it off and write it off. It's easier if it's a spray because it doesn't saturate the feed of the fountain pen. So it's really useful to have a spray to clean it up and to clean it up and to degunk it. So there. So those are my uses for water. Do you bring water with you like me? Like, are you kind of weird like me and you have water with you for your planning most of the time? If so, let me know in the comments what you do. Like, do you do it the same way that I do for cleaning and all that stuff, for making instant watercolor? Or do you have other uses for water in your planning and crafting? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. And I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button on the side to get notified of new videos.